Hello, my name is Rodoskar Chetri. My student ID is 2511780, and today I'll be giving a presentation about my assessment. So this given presentation contains a rationale of a year at digital technology lesson, where the student are to create a quiz in Scratch based on input, sequencing, and conditional logic. The lesson will be designed based on the needs of NSW and Tasmania curriculum, and it will contain the strategy to create to various learners. It explains the use of explicit instruction, differentiation, and formative assessment to promote engagement, minimize cognitive overload, and enhance student learning outcomes. Let's start with the first title, uh, Lesson Environment and Planning. So the lesson addressed the NSW syllabus outcomes TE4-DIZ-01 and TE4-DIZ-02. Uh, as well as meet the APST outcomes 3.2 and 4.1. Student already possess some familiarity with the idea of using Scratch and can progress to more complicated concepts such as conditional logic. The learning intentions and success criteria are clear to guide the learning of the student. Planning to make the lesson exclusive, structured, and accessible. Considers learning diversity, including an EAL/D student and a student with autism. So the next slide is about learning intention and successful criteria. The learning intention of this lesson is for a student to create an interactive quiz using Scratch. They will apply programming concepts such as input, sequencing, and conditional logic to develop a functionable program. A student will achieve success when they can explain how input and conditional statement work. Create a quiz with at least three questions, calculate and display a score using variables, and test and improve their programs. These success criteria help students clearly understand what is expected and allow them to evaluate their own process. So, teaching strategy and effectiveness. Mm. This lesson uses a structured teaching approach that includes module guided and independent learning. First, module learning is used where the teacher demonstrates coding using a think aloud strategy. This helps students understand and through process behind programming. Next, guided learning allows students to practice with teacher support and pre-collaboration. During this stress. Misunderstanding can be identified and cleared and can be corrected as well. Finally, independent learning enables students to apply their knowledge by creating their own quiz. This builds confidence and reinforce learning. These strategies are effective because they provide clear instruction while gradually increasing student independence. Let's move forward to the next slide, which is expert teaching and cognitive load. So, clear teaching is necessary because students are beginner learners who needs to be taught the concept of abstract programming in a systematic manner. Chunking content and modeling process are instructional strategy that lessen cognitive load and aid in building mental representation schema. This will help in ensuring that there is early establishment of knowledge-based knowledge, which will facilitate future problems in learning. The lesson also escapes the misconceptions of the learning style by offering several supports to all learners instead of trying to instruct using predetermined preferences. Ethical ICT and classroom organization. ICT responsible and ethical usage is encouraged in the lesson with well-defined expectation regarding the correct behavior, respectful communication, and the safe usage of content. Classroom organization involves scheduled sitting, regular routine, and visual schedule to aid in student engagement and well-being. These measures provide a well-organized and welcoming space, especially to neurodiverse students and EAL/D learners, as it will decrease anxiety and enhance clarity. Let's talk about the different strategy. The different Differentiation strategies are followed based on the support of various learning needs with the aim of ensuring similar learning outcomes. Visual aid, vocabulary scaffold, and pre-interaction build language development in EAL/T students. Students with autism need predictability and less cognitive load in form of structured routines, step-by-step instructions, and visual supports. The strategy guarantee fair access to education and active involvement of all students. Last but not the least is assessment and feedback. Formative assessment is employed throughout the lesson by questioning, observation, conferencing, pre-feedback, and exit ticket. This strategy enables continuous evaluation of the student knowledge and enables the student to receive feedback in real time. The assessment data is used to guide future teaching decisions, and in the process of making continuous improvements, this can be extended throughout the classroom by asking the students to provide quiz to the family members in order to learn. The idea of reflection emphasizes the significance of continuous professional development in exclusive digital teaching. So, parents' engagement and professional reflections. So, in conclusion, this lesson plan is designed to support effective and inclusive learning in digital technology. It aligns with curriculum requirements and uses a structured teaching strategy to help students develop programming skills. The lesson also supports diverse learners through differentiation and provides meaningful assessment and feedback. Overall, it creates a supportive learning environment that encourages student engagement and success. So these are the references where I collected all the information from. So thank you for listening.